This time I'd like to call up Jean Ann Pisano to present the Brick Morning Rotary Scholarship.
So congratulations to all these wonderful students. They give me more hope for the future than I had before I watched the news tonight. But anyhow, I represent the Brick Morning Rotary Club. Our motto is service above self, and our purpose is to raise money and then give it all away at the end of the year. One of my favorite projects, of course, is the scholarships. So I have two of them to award. The first one is it's $1,000. It's going to a gentleman who's going to be going to the University of Penn and major in biochemistry and sociology, and that will be Anthony Montesdale. Now, this may sound a little weird, but my favorite movie of all time, or in my top 10, is My Cousin Vinny. And for those who may not be familiar with My Cousin Vinny, it is a movie about an inexperienced attorney named Vincent Gallo, played by Joe Pesci. Now, I have it on good authority that Joe Pesci is not in the audience tonight. So I would like the real Vincent Gallo to come up and get his $1,000 scholarship.
For the next award from the Rotary Club of Brick Township, I'd like to call up Dr. Kurt Mayer. So Dr. Mayer said he might not be able to make it because he had a late patient tonight, so I'll be presenting the award on his behalf. So there are 3 awards in the amount of $1,000 each. The first recipient, Sarah Kalp. Second recipient, Irene Wojcik. And the third recipient, Peter Wojcik. For our next 2 scholarships, I'd like to call up Mr. Anthony A. Argandiza.
Good evening, everyone. I'm the scholarship chair of Brick Unico. Brick is part of Unico National, the largest Italian-American service organization in the country. And the chapter, the Brick chapter, was organized in 2001. And through the philanthropic efforts of our members, over the last 21 years, we've been able to distribute over $160,000 of scholarships to Brick and Brick Memorial graduating seniors. This year we're presenting 2 scholarships, the Bryan Piccolo Memorial Scholarship, which is a student athlete award that goes to an individual exemplifying the attributes of Bryan Piccolo, most notably the unwavering will to win and the ability to face adversity head-on and overcome. This year's recipient from Brick Township High School is Amanda Albanese. This is really foreign to me, Mr. Kleiser. I'm a hugger and a kisser and a handshake. I got nothing. So we also present the Vincent De Leo Scholarship. And Mr. De Leo, his passions were arts and culture. And he endowed a scholarship for Brick Unico. And this year, we're proud to present the Vincent De Leo Scholarship to two Brick Township High School students. I'll call them both up, because they're probably getting tired already. Sarah Kaup and Peter Wojcik. Thank you.
At this time, from the Emma Havens Young Elementary School PTA, if we could please have Jamie Pills.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Emma Havens PTA, we are honored to announce two recipients of the Emma Havens Young PTA Scholarship for this school year in the amount of $1,000 for each recipient. The executive members of the Emma Havens PTA reviewed all applications submitted and received. Based upon our review process and our recommendation, we have selected Eliza Hudson and Anthony Montesdale. Not done yet, we have more to say. It was a very difficult decision. However, these two students shined on paper. They both displayed remarkable academic success as well as touching and inspiring remembrance of their time at Emma Havens Young. We are so happy to hear of all of the positive and lasting impact that the Emma Havens Elementary School had on these two students. We wish Anthony and Eliza the best and continued success. So Anthony and Eliza, come on up please, and congratulations.
The following students will receive a $250 scholarship from the Lake Riviera Middle School PTA to use towards continuing their education. Lake Riviera Middle School has been awarded the honor of being a school of excellence, and these students exemplify what it means to be a Laker. Sarah Kaup faced tragedies while in middle school and overcame them with the help and support she had at Lake Riviera. As a middle school student, Sarah realized that she had a passion for art and has chosen to follow her dreams and attend the Savannah College of Art and Design in Georgia. Christian Kuhl said the teachers at Lake Riviera helped him strive for greatness and pushed him to work beyond what he thought he was capable of. He overcame many adversities to be strong, driven person he is today. Christian will be continuing his education at Cornell University. The most dedicated National Honor Society members will be receiving a scholarship in the amount of $500. The first recipient, Madison Brown. The second recipient, Madison McIntosh. I'd like to call up Miss Lisa Stansberry to present our next award.
I'm delighted to be representing the English department this evening to acknowledge a highly deserving student for the English Department Award. So in all English classes, this student brings a contagious energy and a heightened positivity, helping to create a true class community in any class he's in. It was common for him to become personally invested in a character's plight, and all teachers in our department agree he was always willing to take a shot at any challenge and was quick to just put himself out there. This alacrity raises the vibe of a room, making him an instrumental asset across our department. He sees possibility, suspends judgment, and questions. In addition to our 2 AP courses that our department offers, he's taken multiple English electives, including creative writing, Harry Potter, and public speaking dual enrollment. He serves as editor-in-chief of the school literary magazine and communicates to all of us at BTHS every morning on our morning announcements. And if you haven't seen the literary magazine yet, it's on our school page of the district website, and it's magical, and it's largely the product of his creative vision. This student's unpretentious confidence, all-inclusive manner, talented facility with language, and addiction to learning will continue to help him lead and impact others next year at Carnegie Mellon University, where he plans to major in English with a focus in creative and professional writing. So congratulations to the most dynamic Gryffindor on the planet, Jimmy Baracyan.
Good evening. My name is Erin Bainsella. I'm one of the assistant principals, and I will be presenting the next series of awards. During the pandemic last year, this student went above and beyond what was required to prepare herself for the AP Calculus exam and earned a perfect score of 5 during her junior year. She took advantage of all the online classes and videos offered by AP. Her work ethic is impeccable, and she continuously strives to do the best she can. She received a full scholarship to Princeton University next year. The recipient is Chow Trump. The next 2 awards are the Board of Education Outstanding Achievement in Science. The awards go to Anthony Montesdale and Chow Trump. student completed 7 classes in the BTHS Social Studies department, including such challenging electives as Holocaust and Genocide, Sociology, and Psychology. He compiled a 93.5 average within our Social Studies department. He served as a catalyst in sparking lively discussion and more in-depth study amongst his classmates. Non-academically, he was the constant leader, serving as the vice president for the class of 2021, organizing proms, fundraisers, and school events. But this student will be best remembered by the History Department for founding the Students' Organization of American Politics and Society. This group meets weekly to discuss and bring awareness to the broader social and political issues that impact the typical Brick Township High School student. The Board of Education Outstanding Achievement in Social Studies is awarded to Adam Anderson. Adam Anderson will also be receiving the Brick Historical Society Scholarship in the amount of $200. Congratulations. Mr. Pineska will be giving the next set of awards.
Good evening, everybody. Congratulations to all the seniors receiving awards this evening. I have the honor to give out the Brick Board of Education Outstanding Achievement Award for Physical Education, both male and female. First, our female, our Outstanding Physical Education Achievement Award is chosen by our physical education teachers at Brick Township High School. It's an award based on students' daily participation, preparation, attitude, and commitment in phys ed. This award is based on 4 years of experience of being prepared, being dressed, and leading the whole department. This young lady was always prepared in class, willing to participate, and always had a positive attitude when engaging in activities with her classmates. She is and always will be a leader. This young lady is a tough athlete who participated in multiple sports for 4 years. She has such a bright future as she goes off to college and plays her sport, and she's going to be a tough cookie. We'll miss her toughness, her grit, and her wonderful personality. It gives me great honor to present the Female Brick Board of Education Achievement Award for Physical Education to Gianna Ferrigni. We will get that to her. Our male recipient for the Board of Education Award. This recipient not only received the award this year for preparation and participation, but also for an outstanding attitude in PE. This young man is the most respectful student that our PE staff has ever had in class. He loved PE. He was self-motivated, he's polite, and was always to participate in class at all times. He loves his staff, he loves his classmates. He also loved the weight room. He liked to get bigger and stronger. He enjoys having conversations with his teachers, learning from them, and sharing his wealth to his classmates and his friends as well. This young man also participated in sports in school for the last 4 years, is also involved in clubs outside of school in our community. The staff truly enjoyed his presence in their classrooms and will be missed. He's respectful and has a positive attitude, and it's going to go a long way with him. This young man has a bright future ahead of him. It's my pleasure to present the Male Brick Board of Education Achievement Award for phys ed to Diego Clemente.
Few students are as impressive as this student when it comes to effort and perseverance. He took Spanish 5, knowing it would be difficult and knowing his linguistic abilities were not on par with his classmates, but he was determined to do what he must to obtain the seal of biliteracy. He participated fearlessly, knowing he would make mistakes, and devoted so much extra time to improving his Spanish. I'm not sure I've ever been more proud or happy for a student than when he passed the test for seal biliteracy. He is a true example of how hard work truly does pay off. Congratulations, Jean-Luc Follet. This student is an excellent student in general and superb French student. She has studied French all 4 years of high school, and she is the creme de la creme, as Madame Shaw would say. She is bright and compassionate and eager to help. Madame Shaw hopes she will continue to study French and enjoy French and Francophone culture throughout her life. Congratulations, Mia Lafreniere, Board of Education Outstanding Achievement in French. This student's passion, perseverance, and skills of the study of the Italian language and culture are significantly impressive. His motivation and his commitment are commendable. In addition, this student will be recognized for making a positive contribution to the classroom environment. I am privileged to give this award to John Loizaga Mora. Congratulations, John. Board of Education, Outstanding Achievement in Italian. This American Sign Language Award goes to a student who truly has fallen in love with the language. She works hard, wants to improve, and is able to make connections both receptively and expressively. This student is always eager to learn and is always willing to help others by giving feedback. The class is always captivated when she signs because she is so expressive and wonderful. Congratulations to Gianna DeDrew. Mike Goronsky, business teacher, will be giving the next few awards.
Good evening. This student has taken several business courses over the course of her academic career at Bryan Township High School. She has been a model student athlete over that time and is a member of the National Honor Society. She is well respected amongst her peers and staff members. She will continue her educational career at Lebanon Valley College, where she plans to study business administration with a concentration in human resource management. This year's recipient of the Bryan Township High School Board of Education Award for Outstanding Achievement in Business is Jenna Kleisler. This next student is a building construction student at Ocean County Vocational School who took woodworking this year. Even though this is his first class with Mr. Lynch, he says that his talent and dedication to the craft are superb. He will be attending Montclair State University in the fall, and we wish him all the best in his future. This year's recipient for the Board of Education Award for Outstanding Achievement in the College and Career Readiness Program is Ethan Gonzalez. Mrs. Brixey said, "This student has been in my family and consumer science class for fashion interior design for a long time. She achieved 100 in both classes. She has a great work ethic and is a responsible young lady with a caring nature. She has great attendance, always finishes assignments first, and often helped other classmates. She is also a great mentor for her cousins. She is very deserving of this award. This year's recipient of the Board of Education Award for Outstanding Achievement in College and Career Readiness is Kayla Rule." I would like to give the mic back to Ms. Vincent.
Board of Education Outstanding Achievement in Culinary Arts. This student is just one of those students you wish they all were like. She is a pleasure to have in class with you, whether virtual or in person. She is attentive, personable, and always participates. During this trying time, she had always maintained her engagement during class. I know she will finish strong in culinary arts with an A+. This student will be successful in whatever she gets her hands on, whether it's kneading dough or managing a job of her choice. I am confident she will shine wherever she lands. Congratulations on the Board of Education Outstanding Achievement in Culinary Arts, Anastasia Woodzinski. The Board of Education Outstanding Achievement in Fine Arts. This student has always put forth her best effort in the subject of art. A thoughtful and creative student, she strives to apply her time and talent to make sure her work is completed to the highest standard, regardless of the medium she is using to create her artwork. Throughout her time at BTHS, she's had a positive attitude, and it has been a pleasure to watch her grow and mature as an artist. Congratulations, Chloe Figueroa. The next award will be presented by Master Sergeant Futrell.
Good evening. First of all, thank you for allowing me to be here and represent Major Davis. He is the Senior Aerospace Science Instructor. I'm the Aerospace Science Instructor for your Brick Air Force Junior ROTC program. We are based out of Brick Memorial High School, but we are proud to have students from Brick Township High School to be a part of our program. Not the least of which, the student that were recognized tonight. 4 years ago when he started ROTC, I started my new job as an ROTC instructor, and he definitely has made his mark over the last 4 years. He's been involved in our program at every level, being a part of all of our extracurricular activities, from our organizing some of our trips to being a leader on our flag team, the color guard, not the least of which the one tonight. We saw him front and center this evening. Countless community service hours, and rose up through the ranks to eventually become the Deputy Group Commander, which is our number 2 rank in the program, which is quite an achievement for any student. So at this time, I'd like to recognize Cadet Major Sean Crawford.
This award is the Board of Education Outstanding Achievement in Television Production. For the past 4 years, this student's drive and ambition has made him stand out among his peers. We've watched him develop into the talented young filmmaker we recognize tonight. His work has also been recognized and showcased at the Garden State Film Festival and was awarded first runner-up in the Artists Alike Film Festival. His future is limitless, driven by his creativity, passion, and commitment to the art and filmmaking. Continuing his education in film at Montclair University, it is with great honor that I present this year's Outstanding Achievement in Television Production to Sean Thrum. Ms. Cheryl Best will be presenting the next few awards.
Good evening. Congratulations, class of 2021. Tonight, The first award that I am going to be giving is for the Board of Education Outstanding Achievement in Technical Theater. This student started in the light booth running the spot. He then moved over and went to the light board. He then worked his way down to the front of the stage and became my assistant. He is someone who everyone goes to. He is a great leader, and that film at the Garden State Film Festival was about the drama club, and I was so proud that he chose us for his documentary. For this outstanding award in technical theater goes to Sean Drunk. This next award, which is the Board of Education Outstanding Achievement in Performance. This student has been in every show since her freshman year. She's also taken all 3 of my classes. She has a great sense of humor and a great sense of comedic timing. This Outstanding Achievement Award goes to Rachel De Leo. Okay, congratulations. These next 3 awards are from our Drama Parents Association. Every student that is eligible fills out an application and is judged on their participation, their fundraising efforts, their GPA, as well as an essay that they write. These 3 students, their scoring was so close. Our first award will go to Rachel De Leo. Our second scholarship award winner is a student who has been with us not only for 4 years, but even when his sister was here way back when we did Legally Blonde. So he has been a staple in our family for 7 years. Congratulations for the next scholarship, Jimmy Baracyan. Our final scholarship award winner wrote one of the most beautiful essays that I've ever read. He explained how important drama club is to him as well as to everybody else that's in our family. I am so proud to have him as my student these 4 years, and I wish him all the luck at Montclair State University. Congratulations to our last scholarship winner, Sean Thorne.
The Board of Education Outstanding Achievement in Digital Arts. This student has been a standout in digital arts as well as in the fine arts from her freshman year on. She has excelled and pushed her creativity and has grown as an artist over her 4 years at Brake Township High School. She is going to pursue a degree at one of the most prestigious art schools in the country. Best of luck at Savannah College of Art and Design. We know you will do great things. Sarah Kaup. Stay right there, Sarah, for the Board of Education Outstanding Achievement in Dance. Sarah is a creative presence in many aspects, but she excels in the art form of dance. For her high school career, Sarah has been an integral part of the BTHS dance team. She continues to not only strive for her own excellence, but she is persistent in helping others explore and succeed at the art form. Her presence in the dance studio at BTHS will certainly be missed. Miss Bennett wishes you all the best in your future creative endeavors. We're very proud of you, Sarah. Congratulations. The next awards will be presented by Mr. Chris Capone.
So, this year's Brick Board of Education Outstanding Achievement in Chorus is going to go to a student who has been in choir all 4 years here at the school. Even though this is my first year, she has been a leader all 4 years with all of the choral teachers here. So she is very, very well respected, has shown great dedication, leadership, and talent. She participates in all of the ensembles she could here at the school. Her personality, motivation, willingness to help others, and eagerness to strive for perfection is contagious. Representing our choral program as the president and alto section leader, Samantha Vargas embodies the characteristics necessary to succeed in choir and will certainly aid in her future successes. And our Brick Choral Parent Association, which is obviously our parent association, has given 2 scholarships. One to Samantha Vargas. Don't go too far. Congratulations. And the second, who was just on the stage quite often. He can light up any room. He's one of the nicest people you will ever encounter. His talent, his dedication, his just shine is contagious. He affects everyone he encounters. Sean Throne, congratulations.
Mr. Christian Negri, our Assistant Band Director, will be presenting the next set of awards.
Good evening, everyone. I'm honored to be here tonight to present 6 outstanding individuals with awards for their excellence in our band program. The first one is the Board of Education Award, which recognizes an outstanding senior member of the band. This student has worked hard over the last 4 years to learn and play a very difficult instrument, and has a great attitude and is very dedicated to the band program. This year, the Board of Education Award for band goes to Adam Anderson. The second award is the Jamie Vega Memorial Outstanding Performers Award. It is given in memory of Jamie Vega, a former student at BTHS who tragically lost her life as a result of a car accident her senior year of high school. Jamie was a truly outstanding performer on the field, and this year the award and a $200 scholarship in her memory is awarded to Jessica Rojas. The Band Directors Award is a scholarship that is given to an excellent band member or members. This year, 3 members of the senior band class will each receive a $200 scholarship. The first is Anastasia Woodzinski. The second is Isabella Ambusta. The third is Eddie Schmitz. Anastasia, I have an envelope to give you after that. I forgot about. The next award is the Patrick S. Gilmore Band Award. It's awarded to a person who's been a dedicated member of the band program and has worked hard to be a good musician over their time at Brick Township High School. This year, that award is given to Nicholas Mogul. The final award is the John Philip Souza Band Award. It's given to a senior who has shown outstanding dedication to the marching band program here at Brick Township High School. I'm proud to give the John Philip Souza Band Award to Anastasia Woodzinski. Thank you and congratulations to all the seniors.
Thanks, Christian. The next award is the U.S. Marine Corps Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence. The award goes to Lizette Garcia. The Brick Township High School School Counselor Department Scholarship in the amount of $250 is presented to Vincent Gallo. The Ocean County School Counselors Association Caring Award is presented to Dimitri Samoutsos in the amount of $200. The New Jersey School Counselor Association High School Award in the amount of $1,000 is also presented to Dimitri Samoutsos. The next award, Ocean County School Counselors Association Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 is presented to Chow Trung. At this time, Mr. Jim Newbiel, Assistant Principal, will be presenting the next series of awards. Thank you.
Good evening. The Women's Club of Brick Township Scholarship for $1,000 goes to Kayla Rule. The Greenbrier Association Scholarship for $500 goes to Jenna Kleisler. And while Jenna's coming up here, the Brick Township Education Association Scholarship for $500 also goes to Jenna Kleisler. The Brick Lions Club Scholarship in memory of Harold Hanchin for $1,000 goes to Chow Trung. Mr. Kleiser will present the next group of awards. All right, let's continue. The Friendly Sons of St. Patrick of the Jersey Shore, Brother Peter Manning Grant, for $1,000 goes to Sarah Cowan. Stay right up here. The Laurelton Art Society Scholarship for $50 goes to Sarah Cowan. The Chick-fil-A Leadership Scholarship for $2,500 goes to Irene Wojcik. The Chick-fil-A Leadership Scholarship for $2,500 goes to Peter Wojcik. The Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizens Award goes to Madison Brown. The Old Guard of Greater Point Pleasant Scholarship, there are 4 of them. The first one for academics, $2,000 goes to Vincent Gallo. Another academic scholarship of $2,000 goes to Claudia Santa Cruz. A music scholarship, $2,000 goes to Sarah Kell. And the Legacy Award for $2,000 goes to Nicholas Skowronski. Mr. Fidelis will present the next group of awards.
Thank you, Mr. Newbill. We have two $250 Brick Township High School Athletic Department awards, one male, one female. Our female recipient is Gianna DeDrew. And our male recipient is Ryan Duffy. The next award, a 2020 Heisman High School Awards. These 2 awards have been given out previous, but they've worked very hard for filling out applications throughout the state. And our winners, we were the winners, 2 Brick Township High School winners this year with Madison Brown and Vincent Gallo. Our next award this evening is the Brick Football Warren Wolf Scholarship in the amount of $2,000. This gentleman is receiving it for his grit, his hard determination to be successful on and off the field in whatever he does, whatever he puts his mind to. The recipient winning this award is Anthony Seaman, and I don't think he's here because he just had surgery on his face, so it's probably the rest of the congratulations to him. Our next few awards, I'm going to call up Mr. Goronsky. Brick Township High School Boys Basketball Scholarships.
Thank you, Mr. Muska. Over the course of 9 seasons, the Brick Township Boys Basketball Program has awarded over $31,000 in scholarships for our student athletes. Even during a pandemic, this year was no different. These next 4 seniors have maintained the best GPA over the course of their high school careers in our program. We wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors. Our first scholarship of $500 is awarded to Mark Vidilka. Our next scholarship in the amount of $750 is awarded to Gavin Donnelly. Our third scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Ryan Duffy. And our final academic scholarship in the amount of $1,500 is awarded to Vincent Gallo. Our program also believes that the character of a student athlete is an important ingredient to their success. Helen Keller once said, "Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved." This student athlete has exemplified all of this throughout his entire life. Our recipient of a $250 character scholarship is our team captain, Brian Duffy. Lastly, in 2017, our basketball program lost an alumni in a tragic accident. James Myers, the 2009 graduate, will be remembered for his kindness, sense of humor, and being one of the best teammates our program has ever had. Each year, in honor of his memory, the Myers family awards a scholarship to one of our players who exemplify everything Jimmy Myers shared with Brick Township High School. This year's Jimmy Myers Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 is awarded to William Burge. Now I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Muska. Thank you.
Our next award this evening, is the Brick Township High School Cheer Parents Club Scholarships. We have 3 of them. The first one is for $600, and this goes to Dana Savannah. Our next scholarship for $800 goes to Caitlin Romero. Last scholarship for $800 goes to Gianna DeDrew. Next award is a $1,000 scholarship, Chuck Mccabe Memorial Hockey Scholarship. The gentleman receiving this evening is Robert Blair. Brick Township High School Girls Soccer Parents Club Scholarships. They have 10 $500 scholarships to offer this evening to give out. First is Reese Beggs, Durkin, she's away. Gianna Ferrigni. Caitlin Horvath. And we have Madison Horvath. Next is Abigail Kennelly. Next we have Kylie Markey. Right here. Alana Pacioretty. Isabella Silva. And we have Layla Weskowski. And last but not least, Brianna Williams. Congratulations, all 10 of you. Jack Martin scholarships. We have 3 scholarships giving out, $250 apiece. Jack Martin. First recipient is Robert Blair. Our next recipient is Danielle Helwig. And last, Irene Wojcik. The next scholarship given out is a $1,500 Todd Durkin Impact Foundation Scholarship. Todd Durkin is a graduate from Brick Township High School, played multiple sports. Football was his best. He went on to play college at William & Mary and also had an opportunity to play professional football in Europe. After Todd finished his professional career, he went into the business world striving to make a positive impact on everybody all along the country for health and well-being. That's his motto. He loved health, he loved making people stronger, faster, healthier, and that's what he does today. Amongst everything else, he's a self-motivator, he has plenty of books out there, and he impacts people. And that's part of what the scholarship is about, is impacting people's lives. We have a candidate that holds all of these qualities for the past 4 years at Brick Township High School. You look at the term impact. To make an impact, you must believe in yourself. You must have courage to accept failure, to get up and try again. You must be knowledgeable with your craft and message you're delivering. You must have character and pride when you're delivering your message. The recipient receiving this award owns all of these qualities and has made a positive impact at Brick Township High School for the last 4 years. Whether participating in sports or hitting the books, This recipient believes in success, is courageous, knows their craft, and takes pride in everything they do to accomplish in life. This recipient will make a huge impact on her career wherever she goes and wherever she finds a way in life. It gives me great honor and pleasure to present Todd Durkin $1,500 scholarship to Jenna Kleisler. I'm going to call Mr. Newbill next. Thank you.
Brick Township Public Schools is honored to participate in the New Jersey Seal of Biliteracy. The New Jersey Department of Education State Seal of Biliteracy identifies graduating high school students who are able to demonstrate proficiency in English in addition to one or more world languages. This year, we tested 51 students, both virtually and in person, and 24 students in Brick Township met the requirements. 13 students were from Brick Township High School. The following students receive certificates, and when they get their transcripts, they will actually have a seal of biliteracy placed on their transcripts. Alejandra Arboleda Cuesta. Brandon Colella. Kenneth Mccabe. Brianna Fadovic. We're going to ask everybody to come stand over here when they're done so we can get a picture, please. Jean-Luc Follette. Violetta Martinez Moreno. Ryu McKinney. Alana Pacioretty. Tiziana Perini. Nicholas Quintero. Yorali Ramirez Valdeviva. Marcel Rojas Obregon. And Arjuna Sarajeeva Ayala. While the last students are coming up, I'd also like to congratulate the world language teachers. This started back in elementary school where the teachers started to teach them grammar. Grammar in another language, which is probably the hardest thing to learn. So thank you to all the teachers in world language from elementary to high school. You helped these children achieve a very, very high honor, so thank you.
Our next scholarships this evening are two $500 scholarships from the Brick Township High School Ice Hockey Parents Club. First, one $500 scholarship goes to Robert Blair. Second $500 scholarship goes to Dylan Gianno. I'm going to call Ms. Salona.
Thank you. Anyone who has walked the halls of Brick Township High School has seen our unsung hero's smiling face, has probably had their day brightened by him. His biggest hobbies include sailing, fishing, cooking shows. Every teacher that has ever met him in structured learning environment, Ms. Novik, has just considered it a pleasure to work with him, and I have had the pleasure of knowing him for the past 4 years. Our unsung hero this year, we're honored to award to Graham Laughlin. We wish Graham all the best.
Graham, I don't want to embarrass you a little bit. Maybe I want to embarrass you a lot. But I just want to make a point. When you're in the world of education, you look to watch how students progress through the years. They call it maturity in most cases. I can still remember the first time I met Graham as a nervous wreck in this building. And I can remember watching him develop over the years. And just sometimes it's watching the maturity of, I've got this on my own. I'm not worried about it. I'm no longer nervous about it. And there was a confidence that I could watch him start to develop. But then there's also a prideful part of it when you watch how students interact with one another. And when that self-confidence becomes feeling comfortable with their peers, being comfortable with others, it really lasts a long time in the world of an educator. There are times when you struggle to find a name for a face for an award. I can honestly say that the people that were involved in this, they probably saw you in this award when you were a freshman. And you just got to the point that you needed to be. Graham, you're going to be very successful in life, and I'm so glad that Brick High School has been a part of your growth. Congratulations. So there's another thing they say in education, and it's to say that remember your audience. So we've got very comfortable seats out there. You've been sitting down for almost 2 entire hours. So I'm going to call a 7th inning stretch right now, even though we're in the bottom of the 9th. Let's take 30 seconds. Let's get up and stretch. Let's twist a little bit, get comfortable, get back into your seat. We're just about done. I know the young people have been moving. They don't need to move. It's for people like me. All right? Yeah, about 30 minutes ago, right? All right. But in all seriousness, folks, this is really an exciting time when you get to develop this. This is not easy to do. It's not easy to stay on track. It's not easy to stay on target. It's not easy to recognize everyone for all the things you want to say, because it is a long night. But it's a long night that's well worth it, and I'm glad that you stuck by with us. We really are just about done. I promise you that. All right, jumping into our next award. Our next award is the James Beaverson Service Award. This award is presented to Madison McIntosh, who has accumulated over 550 hours of community service during her high school career. She is the secretary of the class of 2021, a member of the Mayor's Advisory Council, and will be a graduate of the STEM Academy here at Brick Township High School. Madison will be attending Stevens Institute of Technology to pursue a degree in biomedical engineering and to advance her commitment to community service. Madison, come on up. And I'm going to call back up to the podium for one of our last staff member awards. If I could call up Mike Garonski for the next award.
This chosen student is a well-rounded member of the school community. This includes hard work in the classroom, polite and upbeat personality, willingness to help those around them, and an overall positive influence on our staff and students. This year's Marigold Scholarship of $300 is awarded to Gianna DeDrew. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gorodski. The next two awards are the George A. Reister Scholarship Awards. They're each in the amount of $1,000. The first one is to Anthony Montesdale. And the second one is to Chow Trong. The Charles B. Mathis Award is an award and a certificate being given out to Anthony Montez de Oca. Anthony, stay here for a quick moment, okay? All right. There's two awards that we're giving out next. In the amount of $1,000. Obviously, one of them is to Anthony. Congratulations. I'm sorry, this is the Superintendent's Roundtable Award. I apologize if I just said it. I don't think I did. It's been a long night. All right, thank you, Anthony. And the second Superintendent's Roundtable Award, also for $1,000, is to Brandon Colella. The Ocean County Mayor's Scholarship for Brick Township High School is awarded in the amount of $1,000, and that is to Chow Trong. And Chow, could you stay up here for a moment? It's my chance to embarrass you. Not really, that's fine. I just want to make reference to this scholarship. This scholarship is the Quest Bridge Scholarship. This has been awarded to Chow Trong. It is a 4-year full tuition payment to Princeton University. I don't know if I've heard that before. Chow, that is outstanding. I know you're going to be very successful. Okay, for the last couple of awards, we're going to call our assistant principals back up to make some presentations to a few students. The first one is Mrs. Bainsella.
Okay, so it's so exciting to have all of the students here and see your smiling faces. It's been a while, so we're so proud of you and so happy for all of you. For this Vice Principal's Award, I have watched this student grow from a freshman to a confident senior over the course of 4 years. This student has been a joy to know. She is respectful, kind, hardworking, ambitious, and funny. As an assistant principal, it gives me great pride to have a student like her at our high school. Something unique about this student is that she is a member of the high school football team and a star musician in the marching band who carries this giant instrument, the sousaphone. As you can imagine, the practice hours for just these two activities are abundant. You can see her dedication when she runs out at halftime with her football pants and her marching band top on, eager to perform. Additionally, she is a dynamic member of the bowling team, the softball team, and a beautiful voice in our choir. With her school activities, volunteer hours, working part-time, and her academic success, it's no wonder she's a member of the National Honor Society and the Italian Honor Society. I am so proud that she'll be a graduate of Brick Township High School, and I am certain great things are ahead for her at Wagner College. The recipient of my VP award is Anastasia Woodzinski.
Every year, we're asked to identify one student to give our assistant principal award to. This year was especially difficult because of all the many outstanding seniors we have. So many of the seniors exhibit the many positive characteristics and give back to our school and community. The senior I selected did just that throughout his 4 years at Brick Township High School in a variety of ways. Specifically, a great amount of time was spent streaming events and working on the morning announcements and any other video that we needed. His ability to create has been recognized and featured in festivals throughout the year and our country. And he's also been recognized for a few awards tonight. Thank you for everything over 4 years at Brick Township High School and for everything you're going to do in the future. My assistant principal award goes to Sean Thrunk.
Unfortunately, due to the pandemic and the fact that I'm the sophomore assistant principal, I really haven't been able to get to know the seniors really well this year. So I asked other staff members to help me out. Who did they feel had worked really hard this year to get themselves ready for the next phase in their life? A name that came up over and over was Emily Weskowski. This is what I learned about Emily. Emily is a hard-working student who wants to be an elementary school teacher. She's very involved in school as a member of the National Honor Society, the Green Team, and Future Educators of America. Emily also has several hobbies like painting, drawing, running, and music. Emily is highly regarded by others and always goes above and beyond to accomplish her tasks and goals. Everyone at Brick Township High School is proud of Emily's accomplishments. Congratulations, Emily Weskowski.
Okay, we're down to the last 2 awards. As the principal, they let me give out 2 awards. I'm twice as good as I was as assistant principal. I had a hard time narrowing down choices because there are a lot of students that, like Mr. Newbiel said, you didn't get a chance to really get to know because we haven't been here for the last 16 months. But I'm fortunate enough to know a lot of the names and faces because obviously my daughter is in the same grade and I live in the town. So there were a lot of faces that I knew. When I narrowed the choices down, there were 2 that just always seemed to be a part of me here at Brick Township High School. Wherever I go, I see them. Whenever I'm doing something, I see them. When somebody's talking about something, they're talking about them. I would say they're ingrained in just about everything that I can think of for the last 4 years here at Brick Township High School. So I'm going to share a little bit of thoughts about the first recipient. My first award is going to a young lady who has truly inspired me over the last 4 years at Brick Township High School. I can recall during her sophomore year having just a very brief conversation that probably meant a whole heck of a lot more to me than it did to her. But our conversation was about the courses that she was going to select for the following year, her college options that she was starting to strive for, and the aspirations for her life after high school. At that time, I was intrigued by her maturity, her clear desire to help others, and her ability to be involved in everything, and want to be involved in everything, because she really wanted to be involved in stuff. It probably didn't hurt that we were talking a lot about history and a little bit about law, and there's subjects that I seem to enjoy being a former history teacher. And I remember talking to her about a desire to go to Columbia and study law. which I thought she was doing until 3 months ago. And I found out it's no longer Columbia, but she is certainly going to be involved in law, through politics, and wherever that road may travel. But every day, she appeared on the morning announcements. Whenever I went to the morning announcements, she was there. And when somebody was buzzing the door before any teachers were in the building, she was here to get into the TV studio to meet Mrs. Bristol and videotape the morning announcements. She really does have an older soul that I can relate to. And I think it's going to do her very, very well later on in life. It's gotten her this far already. Her involvement in STEM has taken her to summer internships with NASA, New Jersey Girls State, and part of the creation of 3D masks during the early days of COVID along with the STEM class. It gives me great pleasure to present my award today to Madison Brown. I put my glasses away as though I really don't need them. All right, my final award. I know I'm going to mess this one up because there's a message I want to get out and I really get confused on some of the details, so I might as well just go with it and see where it goes. But my final award is going to a young man who has also left a huge impression on me. I can clearly say that he's not afraid of a challenge, is comfortable with voicing his opinion, and leaves others with an understanding that he is determined to succeed and fight for a cause. This is a room full of successful leaders, athletes, and go-getters, and countless examples of success. So I want to share a short story with you on why Adam is my choice for my principal award. Last year, which seems like 2 years ago, and we're preparing for if you are not aware, we have an S2 funding situation here in Brick Schools, which has a lot to do with the tax base and how much we collect and a whole bunch of stuff that if you're into current events or you're involved in education, you may pay attention to that. Well, when we were rallying the troops and the conversations in the classrooms would focus on want to get involved in something, be active, here's what's going on, it's on the brick patch, it's on TV, it's on the news, it's everywhere you want to be. We're talking about getting buses and going to Trenton. We're talking about being advocates, whether you're students or parents, whatever it may be. We're game planning what we want to do. I get a phone call from one of my bosses at about 8:30 in the morning. Who the heck is so-and-so? And why was he at this meeting? Well, I'm not really sure. What meeting are we talking about? The meeting is a town hall meeting with the politicians locally. And this young man goes into the meeting all amped up about S2 funding and asks a question about S2 funding. His question in that town hall with a real-life politician generates enough energy, camera lights, conversations, media, whatever it may have been, that he doesn't give up on the first question, he comes back to the question. They answer the question nicely and we're trying to move on. Probably what you would think is the little push-off, let's be done with it, move on. Well, Adam isn't exactly done. Adam is staying around to see if he could find the politician afterwards. Well, the PR spokesman for this particular person comes up to him afterwards and asks him what is he doing there and what does he represent and who is he, and one thing leads to another, and before you know it, this PR person is promising to have a follow-up with Adam. They exchange cell phones. And those cell phones is now the personal cell phone for the PR director in case they don't call him back. You can call me. Adam wants to get a town hall meeting here in Brick so we can all talk about the S2 funding. I would love to have seen that happen. So the phone call from my boss was, who is this guy? And the only thing I can say is, he's a very motivated young man who wants to be involved in politics, and I think they just solidified his direction for the rest of his life. He comes back here, he starts the Soaps Club. Now, you are parents in the audience, and I'm sure you've been behind the scenes listening to one or two of the Google Meets over the last 16 months. Well, I had the pleasure of listening to the ranting and raving of our young people, many in the audience, talk about politics from both sides and every side of the equation. As I already said, I was an old history teacher. What a great experience it was for me to listen to kids talk about things that maybe they only have an inkling of a knowledge base, but to hear the passion of what they're doing. I wish I could tell you that we had that town hall meeting, because I really would have enjoyed being a part of it. I think COVID came around not too long after that, if I'm right, Adam. And somehow I think there was a buy in that we didn't have to have that host, and Adam didn't have to call up and say, hey, remember me. So Adam, I know somewhere in time, our paths will cross again. It's quite possible that you're going to be here asking for our support to support you fight for us. Nothing would give me greater pleasure than to have to put a sign up on my front lawn that says, vote for Adam. I hope it happens. So thank you for everything. Come on up. I hope I didn't mess up the facts too terribly on that one. I don't think I did. All right, so folks, we have reached the end of the night. I want to thank you for being a wonderful, wonderful audience. Before everybody leaves, our students, you have a care package outside that Mrs. Ainello has put together with her team of elves over the last couple of days. Please make sure you take that with you. If you want to stick around for photographs, use the backdrop, whatever it might be. The rain has ended. We'll see everybody here on the 18th. Let's hope it rains out.